Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you don't know me, I'm Meg. I make fashion, beauty and lifestyle videos. So today I've got a bit of a different video. I'm going to be trying out Adele's diet because it's all over the internet. She's lost like 7 stone. She looks incredible. And I was just so intrigued to see what kind of meals she was eating. So I looked at the diet that she claims to be on, which is the Sirtfood diet. Hadn't actually heard of it before, but a lot of celebrities apparently do it. This diet focuses on a list of about 20 foods and you just try and encompass them into your meals as much as possible. And you also will have this green juice, which I'm absolutely dreading. I'm not expecting good things, but just to disclaim, I'm only doing this for a day. I'm not committing to it for any weight loss purposes. The purpose of this video is just to give you an insight on the type of foods that you can eat on this diet if you are looking to diet, and hopefully it will help you decide whether it is something that you would see as feasible and maintainable, because it is quite different to a lot of the diets that I've seen. There's 3 phases to this diet. I'll be doing the 3rd phase where you don't restrict your calories. You have 1 green juice a day because I'm not having any more than 1, and for the rest of your meals they need to be rich in the Sirtfoods. Let's see if the green juice makes me throw up. Very healthy in this life, so I suppose it's good in a way that I can eat this and potentially lose weight. They just taste really dry, like they have a really weird consistency. The flavour's fine, they're just quite dry, but I feel like I could get used to it, and if you have enough toppings then you can kind of mask the texture, if you know what I mean. So yeah, not a bad brunch. So these are some of the leaves that are going into it, and honestly I'm not a fan of any of them, so probably will end up hating this juice, but I thought I had to try it because it is a key part of the Sirtfood diet, so don't say I'm not dedicated. Also, just to let you guys know, the recipe that I have linked is meant to have matcha green tea in it, but for the price of matcha and knowing that I'd never ever drink it apart from for this, I didn't see the point in purchasing it, so it's just going to have no caffeine in it, and I don't think 1 teaspoon would have made much difference to the flavour anyway, so. I'm just in the process of making the juice, but it seems that because the leaves just don't want to juice properly, it's gone into this weird like mush. So what I'm going to have to do is try and sieve it out and get the juice from it, put it back in, and then finish off with the apple and celery, which seem to turn into a juice fine. But I'd say if you want to make a proper juice, you need to invest in a quite expensive blender, because this one is quite cheap. So as you can see, I didn't actually manage to get much juice from it because it was just a nightmare and the leaves were not really juicing properly, but I'm just going to pour this into my glass left-handedly, and I'm not left-handed. I'm also going to squeeze in some lemon as well. Here's to being skinny. No, I'm not a fan. I'm just going to put some oil all over them, and then I'll massage it into the leaves, and we're going to season it with just salt and pepper because this is our first time doing it and we don't want to ruin it with spices that we might not even like. So apparently massaging is the key. We don't know how well these are actually going to turn out because they are already chopped, so some of them don't even look big enough to be chips, but we're just going to cook it all and see how it goes basically. A lot of this is just trial and error. Kale chips. I literally smothered them in salt and they were so salty I could not eat them. The texture is crazy. I did not expect it. Literally, it's like seaweed. It dissolved in your mouth. I didn't understand it. It was like I put it in my mouth, where's it gone? Day, and I just want to kind of reflect on how I found the whole diet and whether I feel full, how I found the food and the variety of food, and just whether I think it is a good sustainable diet for people that are looking to lose weight. I would say I do feel like satisfied, and I didn't actually eat that much food. Like compared to usual, I'd be eating a lot more carbs, but I felt like because I had to incorporate all of these foods that aren't carbs, they didn't really take priority like they usually do. So I feel like in a way that was good because I was filling myself up on things that were like more vegetable based or fruit based or just nutritious in general, making sure that I'm getting a balanced meal, I'd say. The green juice, we're not going to talk about it because we knew it wasn't going to taste good. We knew I wouldn't drink it, but I wanted to give it a try still, and I did. So it wasn't the worst, but I like sweet juices and it's not that sweet, and it's just got a weird leafy taste to it, which isn't what I look for in a juice, but if you don't mind that, then you'll be fine with that. Initially when I saw that there was only like 20 foods, I was like, oh my god, how am I going to make meals from just this? But it's not just that. Like making sure that they're components of your meals, yes, but they're not the only things you can eat. You eat them in combination with like your normal foods, and I think it's a very realistic diet. Like I could see myself sticking to it, but I might get sick of some of the snacks because it'd literally just be dark chocolate and nuts and fruit and that's it, which I would get bored of. But I do recommend this diet if you're looking to lose weight and you want to incorporate more nutrition into your meals but not feel that restricted by calories, because I think naturally you wouldn't overeat because you have to incorporate all of these nutritious low calorie-ish foods into your diet. So yeah, if you did enjoy this video, it was a very different one and I don't tend to normally do ones like this, but if you do enjoy it then I don't mind doing another one. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you did enjoy, and click the bell so you're notified every single time I post, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!